Hellos, welcomes back everyone, and Wolf here with even more Cyberpunk 2077, and where we last left off, of course, we were doing a few more gigs on behalf of Mr. Hands here in Dogtown. So, map. Yeah, we did come down to the Longshore Stacks once again, and we're working unofficially with some Brazilian intelligence agents. We also got warned that due to helping that former Militech agent and journalist Bree, that Netwatcher may be after us. Great. To remove any evidence of what had happened. We still have 2 more gigs being offered, of course, by Mr. Hands, and then I imagine he'll offer us either 2 more, or maybe after we progressed in the main storyline further, he'll offer us some more gigs. So, for now, actually, what time do we have? 11 AM. What we'll do is, we'll look at this gig first. As I mentioned before, in a previous part, I have looked at this gig in the past, and I know it's going to make us wait until the evening before it takes place. So, we might as well look at this gig, which I'm totally unfamiliar with, and see what it's all about. So, let's get ourselves underway. Actually, did I pick up any new weapons? Sometimes I do have a terrible memory, I have to admit. We did know about the Hawk. The Prisdits. This is something I don't recognize. Thanks to Boris's mods, the longer this weapon fires, the greater the critical chance. And it comes... Oh! It actually is a silenced, smart submachine gun. If we could get 2 of them. Smart weapons, especially if you put your perks into both intelligence to boost the proficiency of smart weapons, and put points into reflexes for submachine guns, of course. If you have 2 submachine guns and you swap between them, that can be really effective. A silent submachine gun. Fancy. I think it is, not Priest-Eat. So we're not quite going to Terra Cognita. We have a building just outside of that building. Yeah, right here.
Luxor Heights, there's let's call it a sports academy. Clients from all around the world come there to seek fresh talent. Contracts are signed while taxes allegedly go unpaid. It so happens that my client doesn't like people who cut corners. With my Netrunner's help, you'll enter the facility and extract the data that's of import to my client. Godspeed.
Very well. Sounds fairly straightforward. And acquire a Fiona Vargas's client data at the Center of Neuromotor Development, Site 314. Can you believe some people avoid paying their taxes? Shocking, I know. Someone needs to put a stop to it. Who is guilty of such heinous crimes, you might ask? Sports scouts who fly in from all across the globe to the center run by Fiona Vargas. They sign contracts with promising athletes, wire sizable transfers, and dodge taxes while they're at it. Okay, so we need data linked to Fiona's clients and their contract. But apparently we are going to be meeting... We are going to be meeting up with a netrunner who is going to be lending us aid. Very well. As always, keep our eyes and ears open for any Militech data.
Your hand's Merc, right? How much you know about the job?
Not much. Hans mentioned something about athletes and peeps evading taxes.
Here's the sitch. At this academy, they're training, molding young athletes. Folks flying from across the world to meet them, sign contracts. You're going in as a scout for the San Diego Shredders. Name's Victor Wilson, 28, and you're looking for a wide receiver. Scheduling you in their system now. You following all this?
Got it. San Diego Shredders, Victor Wilson, 28 years old, looking for a wide receiver.
Well done. Just remember to keep a tight lip, no unnecessary chatter. Once you're in, find Fiona Vargas' office, the Academy's director, and pull data on every scout who's ever signed a contract. Questions?
What's the sports academy doing in Dogtown?
They're all over the world. They make athletes stronger, better. But if you want to enhance them earlier than the legal age limit, where would you go?
Where no one gives a shit.
Or as it's more commonly known, Dogtown. Whatever Hansen says, goes. And nobody gives a fuck about the rest.
Cover story's a little thin. Ought to flesh it out, don't you think?
No need. It's your way in, nothing more. Beyond that, avoid any talk about yourself. Just blend in, get the data, and get out.
Hans is a tax collector now. Yeah, I ain't buying it.
How about shitload of Eddie's collector? Sound more believable? Job isn't glamorous, but it pays.
All clear.
Great. Quick scan, and you're good to go. After you, Victor Wilson.
So he's a gentleman now. Who'd have thought? Later.
Okay. So we actually have an alias to use.
Hello, Clara Molina, Atlético Barcelona.
Oh.
You're all set. From what I see, your connection quality with the verbal-motoric integrated interface is excellent. Should you experience any latency, please report it to maintenance. Now, if you'll continue into the main room.
So some of the scouts come in via a network. Interesting. Yeah, a verbal motoric integrated interface. Remote connection to the interface's steering controls is nearly instantaneous.
Welcome, Mr. Wilson. If you'll join me, please.
What is it?
Everything you see here is protected under an NDA. Should any information about our athletes be made public, our contract with the Diego Shredders will be terminated, effective immediately.
Ouch, sounds serious.
If I may, I suggest you start your visit at our world-class bar. Drinks are on the house.
Well then, got my first mission for you. Need you to neutralize 3 shots of tequila, stat.
Who's using these bots?
Our verbal motoric integrated interface is used by scouts such as yourself remotely, from Asia, Europe, Africa. Since not everyone can make a personal appearance in Dogtown, we've provided a solution.
I'd like to speak with Dr. Fiona Vargas in private.
Without an appointment, I'm afraid that won't be possible.
Very well. Okay.
These ain't athletes, V. They're kids. Kids way too young for this kind of crumb.
See that, Johnny?
Ladies and
Heartless
gentlemen,
fucks.
the next junior for the 2077-2078 season is Katie McCannon. Katie is a young but extremely talented soccer player, top scoring position, midfielder. She's equipped with permanently reinforced ACLs and boasts excellent quadricep growth.
Okay.
If you're interested in Katie, please see our starting offer. You can also see her latest performance statistics up on the board.
Yeah, and when she starts to fail, they'll rip out her cyberware and dump her in an alleyway somewhere.
See a free spot on the other side with your name on it.
Statistics are live. In just a moment, you'll see another rating.
Deal on one condition. During the transfer, you loan Kowalski out to us.
Fine. Just remember, a loan's a loan. Don't let me hear about any poaching, got it?
Let's have a listen around, shall we?
I'd rather shoot myself than fly all the way from...
And another.
I'd also connect remotely if I didn't have to go to Night City straight after.
Oh, business or pleasure?
Both, I hope.
Be right with you, sir.
Our next athlete, whom you'll have the pleasure of meeting, is Kelvin Golden Strickland.
These, showcases happen often?
Only when Dr. Vargas thinks an athlete's worth showing off, which is pretty awesome.
End in knockout victory.
Dr. Fiona ever make an appearance at these things?
Nah, she's not really the type to mingle. Prefers sitting cooped up in her office downstairs.
Excellent.
Can I get a double shot of Senson tequila?
Here you go. First time, I take it. Which team you scouting for?
I'm with the San Diego Shredders, scouting for a wide receiver.
You say the Shredders? Small world.
And the statistics
I'm Caden.
are live.
Worked with Tomas
In
2
just a
seasons
moment,
back.
You'll see another
Vic
rating.
Wilson.
Wait, shopping for another wideout after re-signing your franchise stats leader? Man's an all-time deep threat. What's his name?
Player that good, wouldn't forget the
And
name.
another.
Yeah, you got me. No, but, seriously, what's his name?
Won't believe it, but, it slipped my mind too.
You don't say. Hey, you wouldn't remember Tom's last name, would you?
Why do I feel like I'm being questioned here?
Right. Hey, Bill.
I'm on it. Mike! Need you here! Stat! Need some extra verification.
Follow me, please, sir.
And another.
Got a pat down on the way in. I'm with the San Diego Shredders.
So you'll get another one. I don't make the rules, sir.
This is gonna go horribly wrong, isn't it? But you're getting me
Real way with words, V.
Didn't have anything smart to say when this asshole was grilling me before.
Was out of respect. Gave you space to, you know, express
Come with
yourself.
me, unless you want trouble. Hold your arm out here. I'll transmit a request to Central. Make sure everything's in order.
Forgive me, ladies and gentlemen, but due to damaged equipment, this athlete showcase is on hold.
Now what?
Okay, you're watching me. Oh, let's play along, shall we?
Now what?
Ain't looking good.
He wants me dead!
Well, that gets us into violence. Let's load. Let's do what I was hoping to do earlier. Yeah. I was wondering if that would play out any differently.
Come on already.
Yeah, I know. Well. Don't mind me, just bringing him along. Say there was a weapon hiding here somewhere. Well, it got me into the security section, if nothing else. I was gonna say, that's a surveillance camera, and it's not giving me the option to disable it. Ooh, hello. In you go. It's been a while since we've used an access point. Don't mind me. Yeah. I mentioned very early on in the series, we try not to reload our mistakes, quote unquote. But, yeah. Getting into a fight when we can try and just sneak around, certainly something I'd prefer to do. So I hope you'll all forgive me, of course. Let's see. Can I? Yes, I can. Violence, while it certainly can be rather entertaining, means we might miss out on other non-lethal opportunities and interactions. This is a reminder that access to sports medicine sub-basement 2 without permission is forbidden. The sight of armed individuals can induce stress in our young chargers. Yeah. So that's the entrance to the sub-basement. Well, before we look over there, let's have a look at all these cameras, shall we? This is the upper level corridor. Oh. Someone's trying to break this window, it seems. Okay, this looks like, yeah, this is the training center. Oh, all the kids have their own lovely booth to live in, it seems. And that's the door we just opened. Very well. Eyes open for the cameras. They'd probably hear this door being forced open. Could I draw one of them away? These are only workers. I mean, what they're doing to the kids is wrong, of course, but
Fun fact. The human body holds between 5 and 7 liters of blood.
But just in case they would hear us forcing this door open, best just to take them out of the equation. Synthetic skeletal muscle on an 11-year-old. I'd hold out on chipping that skeletal muscle implant because according to the latest research, it's better for kids to recreate nerve connections after an injury using their own muscles. Why waste time recreating nerve connections that you'll have to recalibrate the new muscles anyway? So we have some of the Katie McCannon here, of course. Yeah, keeping their data on them. Mental state worrying. Symptoms of depression despite constant AI-driven psychological care. Oh, Fiona just wants Tommy to be let go. Same with this Angela Stein. Yeah, behavioral psychology. so there was nothing there really apart from some clothing, it seems. Unless there was... no? Oh well, no matter.
His impact strength is off the charts. Smash through that glass like paper.
The training these kids get here, state of the art.
We have a server room here. Thought I saw another access point. Ooh, we're not going to get this expert data mine, unfortunately. Oh well. Thankfully, we're not going to trip any alarms. So what is down this way? Another elevator. Will take us back to the main hall. Hello. Where are you gonna take us? Interesting. Robots to check. John, go down to the basement and check on these TPR robots. Folks are complaining about some kind of memory bleed from previous users. Oh. Okay, not ideal that there's actually a couple of people in here. This might be a way... We've already came down to the sub-basement level 2, I believe. This might be a way we could have came down. Ooh. Who almost saw us there? Oh. People at the bar. So this is sub-level basement 2. Interesting.
I think that was something. What?
Ooh, I'm not sure I can get there in time. Ooh, a note. So 2 seconds before we look at those notes, let's just remove this other contender. Then we're not having anyone panic. Maybe we have a computer terminal there as well. Tell Fiona that Tommy Walker isn't fit for further training. The kid's body's either too old or too drained from mediocre implants, which slow down his regeneration. He also has psychological issues, among them a low self-esteem. And these are the same files we saw earlier. Oh, we have the kids here. Will the kids give us away?
Hello?
Whoa! You scared me.
Sorry, didn't mean to.
Let me guess. You're with the team. Here to pick me up?
Which team?
The Atlanta Wolves. Duh! I'm gonna be their new pitcher. Oh, so that means you're not here for me.
What you reading?
A biography of Diamond Day, my favorite basketball player who was born right here in Dogtown. Did you know she trained with Fiona?
How are you holding up? Everything all right?
Not this again. I already had a talk with that shrink this week. I've said all there is to say.
I see.
Who brought you here?
Who? Me! I applied! I was chosen! The look on Mom's face when I told her I'm leaving Eugene to become a pro? She was so proud.
Your mom? Don't you miss her?
Sometimes, but only a little. And I try not to, because I'm... Now, if you'll excuse me, sir, I'm on a tight schedule. I have to focus on my training.
Yeah, the AI psychological training, I'm sure, is going very well, unfortunately. Kids are being well indoctrinated. Keep our eyes open. What is this? Oh, we have more of these, like almost like boxing trainers. We saw Coach Fred had one. Oh, yeah. That's Tommy. Let's just make another save before we...
Darn it. It's got... I was just looking for a...
It's alright. What's your name?
Tommy.
How'd you get in here? They let you out of your room?
Well, I know a few tricks. My dad's a techie. He taught me a ton of stuff.
Hi, Tommy. My name's V. What you doing here?
Nothing. I'm just kind of here.
In the director's office? Come on. I know you were looking for something.
Yeah, sort of wanted to see if I got picked for a team, but still no one. It's not fair. I've got all the right skills, the right chrome, I'm super duper fast.
Kid.
Don't talk to kids much, I guess.
Not at all.
Your day'll come. Just takes time, that's all.
It's just, well, I'm getting old.
You. Old.
Soon no one will want me. Not even the worst teams. Dad said I can't screw up because we live in Dogtown and career in sports is our last chance.
Tough having that responsibility. But if it wasn't for your family, what would you want?
Have some fun, I guess. Or take a vacation. That'd be neat.
You're a good kid, Tommy. Know that?
I know.
Hey, chin up, kiddo. It'll all work out. You'll see. Say, little whiz like you wouldn't know where Fiona's terminal is, would you? Need it for a sec.
It's right there. Can't you see?
Well, would you look at that? Silly old me.
See? I know everything.
Yeah. Clever little rascal. Now buck up and get out of here, before Miss Fiona sees you.
Yes, sir. I just need to find, that thing.
Yeah, Tommy's going to be let go. Can we maybe help him out? Oh.
What in the... Tommy, out, now.
Wait, he was looking for your office. I was just trying to help. Please, Miss Fiona.
Leave the boy out of this, please.
It's okay, Tommy. Don't gotta stay. Fiona and I need to talk grown-up stuff. Right?
That's right.
Now run along, kiddo.
We're reasonable people. I'm sure we can work something out. What is it you want?
Password to the terminal and the data of every suit you've done biz with. Transactions, contracts, agreements. Whole enchilada.
What do you intend to do with it?
Got it backwards. I'm the one asking questions.
I have a duty to protect my business and my clients. You understand that, I'm sure.
Business? The fucking gall.
Think of the children. Would you really deprive them of their only chance for a better life?
Just gets better and better, this bitch.
If you please, just hear me out. I'd like to make you an offer.
I'll make you a counteroffer.
Oh?
Get fucked.
Finally.
Mr. Hands is not going to be happy with us, but... maybe he'll see things from our perspective. A shopping list. Athlete's requests. Kids can't have video games. Expand the digital book subscription. Order more stimulants from the usual list. I mean, Mr. Hans is gonna get his taxes, but this place is not gonna last long. Not without Fiona to keep it going. So we have a personal computer here. Looks like she was flying out to Warsaw. Jennifer Haley. Wait a goddamn minute. Right, so this Jennifer wasn't chosen. She wasn't chosen, but with the cyberware modifications, she's now in constant pain. And of course, this advisor to Fiona Fargus has replied, saying, well, yeah, you signed the agreement. We're not going to do anything. Oh, some Jenkins tendons here. Say bathroom, of course. Only the best. Apparently for this woman. #1 winners, heavyweight champions. Now, can we leave without causing any more of a situation?
Nicely done, V. Thanks to you, our Europeans can make sure tax evaders don't go unpunished.
You knew there were chipping kids there.
Why so dramatic? It's an open secret by now. Everyone knows what goes on there. Few care. If I've offended your sense of moral decency, I do apologize. Contract closed. Until the next time, V.
Yeah, I'm not exactly happy with the whole situation, but unfortunately here in Cyberpunk, there's a lot of shitty things that we have to kind of try and accept that we can't really deal with. We just have to do a little bit here and there when we can. Level 57. We were working on technical ability, weren't we? We want to grab the ticking time bomb. Now, the problem with ticking time bomb would be that if we have any allies nearby, I mean, it's only an EMP charge, but we have to bear in mind that whenever you activate a operating system, we use our Sandista van sometimes for stealth. That could be a problem. I kind of like taking time bomb, but maybe we shouldn't grab it because I do like to use it sometimes in a stealth capacity, and it's always going to be charging up this explosive. Let's hold off on that for the moment. I might grab it, like, when we are just going to be going all out in combat. There are going to be some situations like that. where it's just like stealth is no longer an option. Well, if nothing else, we have one more gig available to us. We might as well also use the service point that's nearby. Service point somewhere nearby. First things first. Anything... Oops, that's not what I want to do. Anything to break down.
There was a massacre over at Longshore Stacks. Residents murdered by one Leon Rinder, a long-serving ex-Bargus ghoul. Naturally, the victims' families want him found and appropriately dealt with. Head down there and find Brianna Dolson, the Stacks' unofficial representative. She'll fill you in. Happy hunting.
Very well. Yeah. Neutralize a Leon Rinder, a former member of Bargist, here at the Longshore Stacks. Yeah, now a killer of 8 of the citizens of Dogtown. It remains unclear what Rinder was doing in the Stacks, what caused him to snap, and why he left Kurt Hansen's ranks. There's so many questions, but so few answers. One thing is for certain, the victims' families want to get their hands on Rinder. But first we need to find him, which is where you come in. Go to the Longshore Stacks and find their unofficial representative, a Brianna Dolson, and see if we can find a lead on what exactly went down and where Leon Rinder has disappeared. There's a whole situation we can look into here.
Those rabid brutes are at it again. Remember 75? Wasn't as bad as this, but they killed 2 kids then. No apology, no compensation, nothing.
Yo, keep it down.
No, I'm done being scared of him.
People died and you're out here playing? Have some respect!
Yeah, we need to wait until the kind of memorial's being held. So, let's grab a seat.
Sorry for interrupting. Name's V. Hans sent me. Brianna, I take it?
That's right. Martha. This man here, he'll help us. I'll give you some space. Okay?
Yes. Go.
Sorry, emotions are running high right now. Before we start, need to understand who you are, where from. Life in Dogtown? Know it well?
Grew up on the streets of Haywood. Not an easy life, but I pulled through. Never quit. Guessing it's not so different in Dogtown. Except you don't always gotta be given the slip to badges.
Not the badges, no. That's true. That's you introduced. I'm Brianna. 6 years back, the Tigers came after me, so I ran. Landed here. For most of us, our past doesn't amount to more than that. Running, surviving, which is why I want to make sure that for once, the eddies we've scraped together will buy us justice. Real justice.
How'd you put together the scratch for this?
All of us here, we pitched in. We've suffered enough.
Justice? Means what to you exactly? Definitions vary. Want to hear your take.
Leon Rinder doesn't deserve to live. He was a triggerman for Hansen. A murderer.
All too familiar with that brand of justice.
Good for you. Doesn't change Rinder killing Martha's son, Jason, along with his friends and 4 other residents. Jason, Caleb, Deontay, Omar, Pharrell, Matthias, Elisa, and Tamika.
Rinder's not a Barghest soldier anymore. Why?
No clue. All I know is he's brutal, cold-blooded, a beast.
What's his connection to Hansen?
He joined when Hansen set up shop in Dogtown. Carried out orders no one else dared take, according to rumor.
Why would Rinder be meeting with Jason? Any idea?
All I know is that Jason was supposed to put Rinder in touch with the Scavs.
Scavengers? Jason happened to be involved in some unsavory biz?
He was a young man trying to get by in Dogtown. Wasn't no angel, but his heart was in the right place. Martha made sure of that.
Why kill all these people? Any reason?
Evil is evil. It doesn't need a reason. Martha's boy, Jason, he wanted to become a fixer. He set up some deal, brought Rinder to the stacks. But there was a dispute. Rinder opened fire and, well, we're still scrubbing the blood off the walls. Identified the bodies by their implants.
I see.
Found this in Jason's body. It's encrypted, but I'm sure you can manage. Feel free to look around. Investigate. There's still plenty of traces.
Rinder will get what's coming to him. I'll make sure of it. Can tell that to Jason's mother.
Good. I will. Now you know what we've been through, V. Don't let us down.
Can count on me.
Rinder's dog tag. Bring it to me. It'll serve as a reminder to this pack of thugs that we're capable of fighting back.
I'll do my best.
Attention all Dogtown residents, this is Kurt Hansen. We've got some important guests in Dogtown. Hereby my personal invitation. Stay out of their way. They will be welcomed to the Black Sapphire. The event is invitation only. No invite? Keep out, if you know what's good for you. Over and out.
That's probably the Scavs. Very well, let's have a look at this data shard we have now in our possession. An encrypted conversation between Jason and a Slava Makarov. And we heard that Jason was facilitating a meet between this Leon Rinder and the Scavs. Let's see, can we put together... Yep. So, Jason, I have a client for you. A guy who wants to sell Militech 3rd generation combat implants. Lava's replying, saying good, send them to us out of Dogtown in Pacifica, at the old Los Asos Motel. Where did he get them? Jason then going, how much are you willing to pay? Slava saying only what it's worth. If it's quality, tens of thousands of euro dollars. Jason then replying, what's my cut? And of course Slava replying, you already gained a finder's flat fee. If you want more, ask your supplier. So there's a good chance that a fight may have broke out between Jason and Leon when Jason was asking for a cut of the implant sale proceeds. Maybe he was getting a bit too greedy. Possibly. Now we do have various objects of interest we can scan here. Yeah, like these metal barriers, which were dented open by a heavy, fast-moving object. Dented inwards as if someone leaped up onto the rooftop.
See these combat souls? Must have run up, boosted on the roof of this shack, bashed his leg against a railing. That's a 10-foot jump for a man who's got to weigh at least 360 pounds. Even dino prints like these.
So either we're witnessing the fattest fuck who ever jumped, or Reinder's got augmented hamstrings on top of being chromed up like a goddamn tank.
It's a riddle, all right.
Yep. So combat boots size 12. The wearer was running. Interesting. This Archer quartz is actually in good condition. When I was here... Can we drive it? No. When I did take one of this quest, one corner... I forgot which corner it was, but one of these corners was bashed in as if it had been shoved to one side, and I thought Leon Reinder had also broke the car. It looks like he certainly has, but it's not operational. But we can't see the physical damage. So there's a couple of data shards in the memorial here. Of course. Shit. Blood splatter and an indentation on the floor here.
Reinder take it out on the ground or something?
Not his fist. See the blood? Indentation? Took some poor fucker's head and bashed it. Repeatedly.
It's like he went berserk.
Yeah, biological material detected. Plasma. Cerebrospinal fluid skull fragments. The indentation was caused by repeated blows of an approximate strength of 14,000 newtons. That is some force.
Marks like these. I'm thinking 50 cal rounds. Mark 31 HMG.
Heavier than a motherfucker lead spitter that did this. Hauling it with a Gannic arm? Not a chance.
Classic go-to for Militech Marines. Ex-soldiers like Reinder. Scan didn't pick up traces of other rounds, which would make him the lone shooter.
A lone shooter wielding a
Seems you're
heavy
looking
machine
for a
gun.
bored-out killing machine that's lost all self-control.
Sounds about right.
Great. Various ammunition stored in this container. We also have a broken Zeta Tech drone here. Not sure if that has any relevance, of course. But, thanks to the data shard, we know where the scavs were located. No sign of this Leon Reinder, however. All we can potentially do now is go to where this transaction was meant to take place. Which means we need to leave Dogtown.
Listen, man, I could hook you up. Bring something to drink. Something to, you know, blast you into outer space.
Not this time. Now go on, get out of here.
So this is the old Los Isos Hotel, of course. Well, we do have a scav guarding the entrance. Now, that would be the way in. Now, as I say, we have not fully completed this gig before, but at least 3/4 completed this gig. We can gain access here by moving this dumpster, by using our strength, our body attribute. Now, there is, I believe, another entrance. At least one other entrance. Somewhere here. Could be that doorway there. Oh, there's a scav right there. When I did this the first time, I was trying both of these stairwells, trying to find a doorway. I didn't actually notice this opening right here. Oh, Christ. Couple of scabs. Right, okay. Yeah, I actually ended up going through the first floor. So we are looking for Rinder. It might be worth going back down to the first floor because there's a few data entries that are quite interesting.
Fuck's sake!
Хочется уехать уже отсюда. Пожить где-нибудь нормально.
Если ты уедешь, кто ж тут останется?
Как это кто? Малолетние звезды, конечно.
We have a bar guest tactical vest here.
One with the bar guest vest's got Rinder written on it. And prices on its arms and legs. Scavs sold them for parts?
No clue. Only thing we do know is the fucker cost an arm and a leg.
Hilarious. Let's just find him. His dog tag, whatever's left of him.
Yeah, looks like Rinder did turn up, and on the bottom floor, you can actually find his heavy machine gun and a biomonitor connected, like synchronized to his data, so that if he did have a connection to Trauma Team, they wouldn't be coming after him. They wouldn't pick up his need for aid signal. Yeah, this is another big kind of Gav operation here. Clumsily extracted implant. We have a map of Dogtown. Yeah, what the scavs have been up to, and we might learn this from some of the personal computers. The scavs have been kind of marking people of interest and then slowly making them disappear. We have a Branko speaking to a Demir Kovac. Apparently, the scavs here in Pacifica have a butcher of an extractor of cyberware. So they're asking Demir to come in, who has a bit more experience at removing cyberware and leaving it in sellable condition. We have Branko again reaching out to a Kenneth Briggs. Looks like, yeah, the chrome was already stripped from that Leon Rinder we're looking for. The extractions were clean, done by a professional. The patient gave their consent. Which is where eyebrows begin to be raised. I thought the first time I was here that the scavs simply drugged Leon and then put him on a slab. But it looks like he came here purposefully. Yeah. Soldier Boy is still alive, but barely. But he's paying. Take care of him, send him food. He's at the end of the hallway, next to the cutty room. Yeah, and of course we saw the mannequins, where they were labeling various limbs and how much they might go for, if extracted correctly.
was that?
So we have another stairwell here, but we're not able to reach it.
Ну что опять? Блять.
Up to the third floor. And if I remember, we actually are clear. How many fucking times do I have to explain something so goddamn simple? External cyberware doesn't need to go in the fridge. Internal cyberware does. External means arms and legs. Why? Because they're on the outside of the body! I think that sounds like that's probably Demir who's pissed off. We have another body here. A hack.
Not our guy.
Hacked apart heart implant. Yeah, not who we're looking for. There are scavs up here, but I think they're either enjoying brain dances or high off various stimulants. Or both. An archive conversation between a Grenadi and a Kirill. They brought the stuff for that amnesia shit I was telling you all about. Everyone's dropping by to test it out before it goes to Night City. Patient file here. One of the victims of the scavs. A second generation arm implant, a knockoff of Zeta Tech. Oh, another computer here. Another Damius now speaking to Branko. The Kuroshi optic from Rinder is as good as scrap. There's a virus on it. The nerves have latency. Probably from all the beginnings of hepatitis B. Branko was hoping to grab anything interesting about Barghest or Kurt Hansen himself. Yeah, we have a broken optical implant.
Bloodstains. Almost fresh. Looks like they carved someone up here recently.
Guts on the walls, blood on the floor, optical on the table. Interior decoration. Scav edition.
Yep. And we actually have a blood trail. Hormone suppressors, an actual health stimulant. The blood trail is heading in that direction.
Scavenger. Freshly operated. How cold, but still breathing.
Not a second these sickos waste. Chrome from their victims' bodies hasn't even cooled before they're chipping it.
Patient file here on Vimodia. Okay, this looks promising.
Got a bad feeling, V.
How dare you apply!
Oh, he's throwing grenades.
Grenade!
He also has optical camo. Lovely. Oh shit.
I use a mod! Fuck me! Time to eat that!
There we go. Holy shit, he's still alive. Not anymore. And this is a Yasha Ivanov, who was speaking to a Luka Morozov. Yeah, Yasha was paid to bodyguard Leon Rinder. Luka sent a file of how much Yasha was getting was going to get paid. Jesus, I had a heart attack for a moment. I thought I pressed a quick load button.
Hey, relax, Troom. Let's talk this through. Not about to off an unarmed man, are you?
Rinder? Thought you'd look different. More chromed.
I'm Rinder, all right, or at least what's left of him. Guessing you're here on contract. Hanson sent you?
I'm here in the name of those people you killed at the Stacks.
What? Hold on. The Stacks? I was there. Someone tried to rip me off, but I didn't kill no one. I've got these blackouts. Ain't always present. I'm sick, okay? Sounds like you know more than me.
You let scavs carve you up like a Thanksgiving turkey. Why?
'Cause I told him to. What do you think? Sold him my chrome. Might be twisted fucks, but they keep their word.
Now you're gonna tell me that hulking slab of a scav that came at me was your ripper?
That bumbling buffoon? Just proof they can't guard for shit.
You killed that kid Jason, along with 7 others. Why? What for?
I'm sick, all right? Wanted to pawn my chrome, collect enough scratch to get treated. Jason was my go-between with the local scavs.
And here you are, meaning he did his part.
Except you tried to give me the Dogtown shakedown first. Started waving his big dick iron. Fucking savage. And then... I can't remember.
Been doing Hanson's dirty work for years, tying off loose ends. That all blackout too?
Fuck you want me to say? That I admit to all the sins I committed, remembered, forgotten, and all in between? Fine. I regret it, okay? I regret all the years with Hanson. Joined up when I was just a kid, kept my head down, followed orders, whatever I did, I'm sorry. As if you know shit about Dogtown anyhow.
Dogtown chewed him up, shat him out. Place must be packed with hapless turds like him. Be simpler if it was all Hanson's fault. But that ain't how it works.
What
Took
were
a look
you
at the
waiting
scene.
for?
Only shots fired came from military-grade iron. Kind only you could carry. Then you bashed Jason's head against the ground more than a dozen times. Tossed the rest around like rag dolls. Was blood everywhere.
No, it's impossible. I swear, I would've...
He's telling the truth. Blacked out, that's why he can't remember. Combine heavy psi-wear with a short fuse and you've got a perfect recipe for carnage.
If it is cyberpsychosis, maybe there's still hope for him. Thinking Regina.
Knew plenty who joined the army to make a quick buck. Hell, was one of them myself. But 8 years to sprout a conscience? Nah, fuck that.
Put him down? That your solution?
Karma had it coming to him. Of course, less you're gonna take pity on every asshole who starts feeling blue.
Rinder, these blackouts, violent outbursts. Ever consider the possibility you might have cyberpsychosis?
What, because I didn't tuck tail when that long-short trash tried to fleece me? Give me a fucking break! Look at me! What else have I got to lose, huh? They fucked me over, all of them! Used to be a soldier. Look at me now!
Had heaps of time to walk away before you dove off the deep end.
I was 20, okay? Put my faith in Hanson. Wasn't the first or last. And make everything my fucking fault now? And those whiny bitches I dropped at the stacks? Fuck them! Fuck Dogtown! I'd burn this shithole to the ground if I could, along with everyone in it!
Think I've heard enough.
Yep. I don't think I was gonna let you go. Ooh, blood pump. And Hot Roddy's Road Ready Coffee, which was recalled apparently. Because you receive extra damage Wait, you deal extra damage, but you also receive extra damage. Oh, I see. A bitter coffee drink packaged in a self-heating container, capable of scalding hot temperatures. The product was recalled due to faulty lids. Yeah, so don't hold it between your thighs, like certain people. Okay, and back to the stacks.
This is Kurt Hansen. You are now in Dogtown.
It's done? Rinder's dead? You didn't let us down, did you?
Didn't let you down. He's gone. For good.
I hope he was scared. That he begged for his life.
Didn't look too happy. Can tell you that.
On behalf of all the residents of the Stacks, thank you.
It's the least I could do.
V, the target, is he terminated?
Took care of him.
Congratulations, then. Contract closed.
And are we going to be offered any new gigs, or is that everything for the moment? Give it a moment to see if Mr. Hands will offer us anything new. By the looks of things, the answer is no. Very well. I mean, that is fine by me, because that means next time we can finally head back to the Moth and meet up with Solomon Reed and Alex and plan our infiltration of the Black Sapphire during this exclusive event, it seems, which is invitation only. Are we going to be going through the front door, or will there be some side entrances we can sneak through? I guess we'll find out. Thank you all for joining me once again, though, for even more Cyberpunk 2077. As always, feel free to leave a comment if you so wish. And hopefully I'll see you for even more next time. Until then, no, take care. Bye bye now.